Alright, this is the Rocar 500 recording. Let's begin with driver intros. It is for your pole sitter. He's a sophomore, and he drives the 13 WeatherTech machine for today's race. It is Benji. Woo! Yeah! Woo! Alright. Officiating is, I believe, it's split between me and Laner. Alright, he is the number 16, a commentator, but doing a one-off appearance trying to get his Rocar 500 chip in his second start. It is Aiden. Woo! Yeah! Woo! Wow, thank you guys. Starting third today. He's been in a lot of different numbers in a lot of different teams, but he has not won this elusive trophy. It is, and I believe, he has. He is looking for to double up on this elusive trophy. It is Kragus. Woo! Yeah! Woo! Starting fourth, it is the last person who has won a super speedway and is a sophomore too in his first ever Rocar 500 start. It is Parker. Woo! Yeah! Woo! He's been the bridesmaid twice, but never the bride. It is your reigning series champion, Laner. Woo! Yeah! Woo! Some may call him the Super Speedway Ace, and my personal pick to win this race along with CSP, it is Wendigo! Woo! Yeah! Woo! He's the jack of all trades. In his 99th career start, two-time Rocar 500 winner, it is Lance. Woo! Yeah! Woo! He's a developer and he's won a race, but he has never won this Rocar 500 and a veteran. It is Icy. Woo! Yeah! Woo! Finally got that monkey off his shoulder, but the piss missile now enters 9th in the Rocar 500. It is Lego! Woo! Yeah! Woo! And starting last, I believe, is your season 6 Rocar 500 champion. It is, I thought you won that one. Which one did you win? I don't know, but it's CSP. Woo! Yeah! Woo! I don't know where bro is. Oh, there's bro. Woo! Yeah! Woo! And that'll conclude today's lineup. Sponsored by Checkered Flag Motorsports.
All right, we will be doing the national anthem now. If everybody could line up and face the flag.
Hey, let me be with my teammate. Alright. Good luck, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, not even ladies, just gentlemen. Actually, oh, I can announce starting spots. He spawns, so I spawn. Alright. Let me announce these starting spots. Kragus, you can spawn. Parker, you can spawn. Laner. Wendigo, if you are here. Alright. Land. Icy. Lego. And CSP. Alright, you're gonna have to figure. You're gonna have to respawn a lot until you get back on track. Alright, Wendigo, if you want to go AFK now, please. I was about to say, best time is to do it now. Yeah, just keep spawning cars. Actually, hold on. Can someone... Laner, if you could teleport me onto the catch fence so I can try and knock it down. See what I can do. That. There we go. Hooray! Beautiful picture for CFL. Alright, we are waiting on Wendigo. Is everyone else here? Please say in the general chat. That's 1, that's 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. Stages are 20, 20, 35. All right. All right, this is 6. We're missing CSP, land, Laner, and Wendigo. Alright, that's 7. That's 8. Wendigo, I'm assuming you're here, so 9. Where? CSP. Okay, CSP said in Roblox. Alright. If someone would like to do countdown and green. Or should I? Alright. I will be muting. Don't worry, guys. You get to hear my commentary. For that, we get to lead for the 500. Let's go! might gotta put on some paint. Actually, I'm paint on now, so I can't. Unless I want this video to be taken down. And then I was thinking about it
We can try to pace at like 120 maybe. I think that should be good. And pits will be closed this time.
We should do 100 because it's not.
Okay, let's slow down.
Craig is nowhere near.
We might be able to open pit road if we slow down a little bit. Yeah, let's slow down a lot.
Let's say, probably safe to do.
Yeah, pit road will be open. Pit road is open. Also, if there's a crash that me or Aiden don't see, you guys can feel free to speak up in voice chat. It's kind of hard to get a picture of the whole track.
Why am I going? I'm pacing. 90 is being mentioned. So we can hopefully go green this time.
Yeah, let's red flag really quick.
I don't see any. Let's go. Yo, he's stealing my car. Benji, you think this is legal? You think you know? Land found us out. Scram, scram. Oh, shit.
Alright, looks like Craigus is coming.
Alright, Ace, 100. Green this time.
Yes.
He is catching up with the pack.
Craigus is coming.
I'll try to just green.
Uh-oh. Someone spun back here.
I will try to call green.
I got it typed out if you want me to do it.
I can do it all minute first. Let's see if I can win this damn stage.
Did anybody get finishing results by
I did on
chance?
video.
Okay.
And that video too. I will be taking a piss, so I will not be here. Fuck, man. Back from my piss. Gregus is still not here. Alright, is everyone here?
I am here.
Bro think he all might. Alright, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5. Please type in the general chat. 6. 6 plus 1. 8. Lego, no, Benji's here. Lego my ego. And no wait, who else is missing then? Wendigo. Alright. Let's go pacing, guys. Pit road, I believe, will be open this time.
Terms for what? He should.
Alright. CSP, if you can hear me, if you could please call green on this restart. Actually, see if you can call yellow right now. Or when you're pitting. Alright, if y'all believe he has it,
That was a goofy pit stop. happening?
Everybody's requesting to go from stage results.
What, the starting order? What's wrong? I haven't noticed anything wrong with the pits. Like, how are they broken? I mean, yeah, we can do non-competitive pits, so it's not gonna really help under green though.
I think it's because CSP called yellow. I can test right now.
Yeah, for this one, we can just go off of stage results. We might need to do another lap.
Try testing it still really. You cannot drive through your pit box. It will
Everybody lined up where they're supposed to be now.
We're going off stage results. I repeat, Icy, we are going off stage results. Wherever you finished in the stage is where you will be starting for stage 2.
At a time, what is happening?
What?
What's going on right now?
500.
Yeah, but what's that? Is it stage 2?
We can just go green out of
We just started stage 2 too. Alright, I guess nobody called. We'll just go another lap because nobody called. Well, no, you're good. I didn't. I think that was just miscommunication. I thought CSP was going to Alright, we'll just go. We'll go green this time. He can or can't? Why not?
I uninstalled it. So it's gonna be completely late. But it's I think it's just 120. Alright, so stage 1 ended. I think CSP won that stage. At least. Let me look at it real quick.
120.
Well, boys, here we go. Stage 2 going underway. As stage 1 ended there. And just completely a train here right now for this entire race here. DSP up front. 21 to land there. Dumped in into the Fords. Lego moving out of the way there. Tandem of drivers here. It's like a big draft. see a little bit of a gap there between the 55 and the 44 there. And the 16 gets in the wall. He hangs on. There's more cars that wreck in the back. The 2, 21 getting involved. Everyone's scrambling. Everyone's scrambling for position. As for the front so far, it is building up to make it a double wide. Maybe not. Everybody's going insane. I see for ASR trying to help his SSR teammate of CSB. 22's already got up there alongside 21. Oh, and Aiden's in the problem. Going way into the grass. And there's a spin. Almost. The 11 saves it. The 55 got in contact there by its side. The 19 now takes the lead. I apologize. But anywho. I'm not. So you don't want to like commentate at all? I'll see. Because if it's on you.
Oh, that is a yellow.
And after I just left, that's the big one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I did not lag at all whenever he joined. So yeah, other people are saying they weren't lagging either. So I don't have a problem with time commentating. I don't really want to kick him out just like I don't know. I enjoy the commentary personally, so it was kind of getting quiet. I don't mind if you want to commentate. I don't know if you're still in here.
Look, I want to see if that was the problem there, but apparently that wasn't.
I don't really think that's how that works. Yeah, well, let's. Yeah, I don't know. I think we should give time another shot, though. I don't really think that's
So pits are open, and it seems like everybody would go in. And this is the old game as Laner almost gets spun out by the Ford, the 21. A new team there. Of land, running for one last ride for the season, to ride into 21. The pits are loud, just like the old gamers. I can't really complain, because what your old classic Rocar is. CSP getting out first. A surprising thing there for him. And everybody else goes out there. Icy gets over Aiden. Everybody swarms in. The 21, I think, beat the 44 there with the 22 laner, as he's already second to last. CSP takes over. As 13 Avenger is able to get some good spots as well. The 19 is able to lose a little bit, as he was the leader after that big one. So the stage ends at the end of lap 40. So far, it's gonna be around 12 more to go. They cross the start finish line. They'll probably end at stage 2, and then after that, they keep going all the way.
Time should have flag commands as well.
Right. Can I throw yellow? Do I have it? There you go. Hey. All right. I forgot about the emojis, but I'll take care of it. Here they go on the restart there. It's the Geico restart zone over there. CSP, Benji, and Windigo in the top 3. Here they go. The 4, CSP. Getting out of line, and he gets the leader!
Oh my goodness, that is a yellow.
The back! The 22 hangs on. The 13, there's more spinning there. That's gladly going to be a caution. The 16 got to the 44. And that was ugly.
Bro had air time.
DSP, the leader, just almost flipped over. Yeah, they're going. Yeah, it's a quick caution. It's a quick caution, so I think they're gonna throw in green this time again. The 19 would get it up front, as a few others would get up their spots as well. The worst part is CSP in the 4, where he really miscommunicated there about getting out of line, trying to get back with the draft. Front. Take 2 gonna go underway. The 19 and 11 will be up front. Here they go. I don't know what was going on there. Windigo got a jump, and 11 with problems there, but they're still keeping it green. That was a jump there by the 19. And everybody else is chasing. The 16 gets involved with the 55. 1 car, maybe 2, the 55. Oh, I don't know if that's going to be a caution currently. I'm still keeping it green. It's like a 16 can still get some run here. The 2 is struggling to gain speed. The 21 of Land trying to win his start in a Ford. Just like what he did in the last few years. ASP again. The 22 involved. Oh, more contact there, but they still hang on. Oh goodness, it's just the game, really. You really see that some drivers are kind of easily getting hooked there when it comes to draft. And now everybody seems to be separated apart now. The 19, with the help by the 21, the 44 Lego is your preseason champ. The outside making a push there though. Craig is up in the house. The 44 losing a little bit. 19 still getting up on a 21. You can't make a block there. The CSP again. Oh my goodness, what's going on with the 4? As it looked like it was a problem there with the 16. They're still keeping it green with 10 to go. 19 hanging on pretty well. The 21, the 44, the 13 of Benji making up the 4th. Icy in the 55, rounding out the top 5. Oh, and Lego gets to the problem, it's to the wall. Some drivers are not really handling their cars well. Especially lag is a big issue for some drivers. Parker almost got spun around by CSP. You really see that some problems there of Lego or Aiden has been going through lag. Especially CSP just really can't get much there, as he's just the victim during that. All that chaos. Oh, and 11 gets to the 22. 1 car goes 180. I don't know how long this will go. We'll see if 1 more car spins, and after that, that'll be a caution. We're not keeping it going. There goes Icy, but he hangs on. No caution yet. The 2 hanging it back. The 16 now gaining the position. It is ugly right now in the back. And especially, your defending series champ of Laner, Icy into the grass. Hangs on. See the lag issues going on right now for some drivers. Icy staying away from the 16. See how really bad it is, especially with lag. Now it looks like they're going to try to draft back to the 13 of Benji, who's already up in third right now, handling a pretty moderate race so far up front. Looks like the 21 and the 19, who's really having like a blast right now up front of the pack. 21 there of Land, able to keep it close with the 13 and 19. Everybody else joins in. Looks like the 44 and the 11 make the outside. Lego gets into the wall. He's riding the wall. Get back. And now you can see a lot of drivers separating themselves. Parker and Laner are the ones that have gotten the worst of it. 19 still hanging on with 20. The 2. There's something going on. There's a 19 spinning around, but he still hangs on. More cars are scrambling. He'll save it. With the 13 and the 44 there. Now a new leader around, so now it's CSP again. What just happened there?
Yo, that was so fun.
It was 21 and the 13 with the 19. And then CSP and Aiden just shot out of nowhere like a canyon. A cannon, I mean, not a canyon. Overall, CSP now gets back the lead with only a handful more to go. If it across the start-finish line, it will be 6 to go. So stage 2 would end. And the Rocar 500 would then go on the potential halfway mark. Oh, and Aiden gets turned around. Oh, and there's more spin in there. Now it's going to be a caution.
Drive through the grass again. See if that
I
makes
see.
sense.
I see an Aiden get around, and that's a lot of catastrophe there, so that's already going to be the caution coming out there during that time. Everyone else is going to try to come back, and then pits could be open. A lot of drivers there in the farther back of the race.
I think it is safe to say pit is at this point by.
Yeah, Parker and Laner are closing up there. Now pits will be open. Laner's just got to close up first until they'll go back to pacing with the whole field. So far, it's a bizarre going right now. Everybody's been kind of getting hooked somewhat for drivers, but so far, everything has just been quite okay. And the top 3 stay out. Oh, and Laner joins in. The last car of the field will merge in with the 11 and the 21 of Land. The other 6. Icy there, Wendigo able to get a good race so far up in front. 44 to 16. Those drivers have just been into a lot of chaos, especially problems with lag. Icy gets out first. A really quick stop there goes for him. The 19 gets out, the 44. And the 13, a 13 gets over to 44. Benji, take over Lego. After that stop. After that will be the 16 and the 2. They'll be trying to come back to the field there. That's the 20. They'll close up to the 22, who is in 4th right now, as he stayed out the last car on the field. Oh, looks like the drivers won't come back. It's green next time now. It is definitely green next time as the drivers have not come in yet. 55 was able to come in by, but not all the others. Yeah, we're going green next time just to be safe. Everybody else is kind of scrambling around the back. As they'll try to merge it back with the field. So they're gonna go green with 3 to go. CSP trying to handle on his legacy to still be able to see if he can win the race again at Talladega. He had the shot last season, took over by Bip. He had the shot, but nobody else was able to help him out as Bip was able to take care of that Rocar 500 race. And ironically, his first ever win as a driver in the Cup Series. TSP, Land, Craig is there, the nice scheme. 22 of Laner moving out spots. Still trying to see that he's still the defending champion from last season. Icy coming in there with a new team, bringing back. But I think it was all in the Truck Series actually. Wendigo there, keeping the 19. Benji changing up a lot with the 13. Able to join it with Aiden in the 16. Lego still able to hand off the 44. Parker handing off with the 2. And that's possibly your field there. DFM changing into Chevy. As this was alongside with Benji and Jax there. 3 to go. The Fords, the 2 Fords up front and 1 Toyota in the back. Here they go. And we'll see who'll get the second stage on the line. Big moves. There goes Laner. Getting hooked by Icy. Hanging on. It's the 2 Fords. And everybody scrambles in the back as CSP's getting a little bit of a gap. Oh, there goes Laner. Getting hooked by his teammate again. Icy is really not cooperating with his teammates as he's made an affiliate with SSR. You can see the other SSR on the opposite side there. He's already out front and already made a legacy. And wants to try to see if he can win the Rocar 500 for the team. The 21, a new team. Trying to see if he can get his very first win at the Rocar 500. The 11 wants to see if he can get himself a shot there. That's Kragus in the 11. 2 more to go until the stage would end. Benji gets moved out of the way. We'll slow down. Safe move. Wendigo into the yellow line as well. But Parker is the only struggling one there as he's really into the grass. Still keeping it green, but this isn't looking good for the 2. The 16's moved up the spot. The 55 has moved up to the top spot. And giving help at the 19. Yeah, Parker is just really out of there now. Can't get the draft at all, especially. Well, definitely. The 44 is there with the 22 and the 13 are still trying to get back within the 19. Oh, Laner's going to pits. And I think he was speeding. But it's the old game, so you can really, it's really just the old classics. 1 more to go till stage 1 would end. There's a crash. The 16 hanging on with the 55. The 11 getting involved. It is a scramble right now. 4 wide. But 4 trying to play blocker, playing defense. The 13 playing the best. Toyota-san really helping it out right now. The 4 just got pushed out of it as everybody else was going insane in the turns 1 and 2. 2 more corners and a front and a little slight turn on the front stretch to see who wins stage 2. Benji into the yellow below the yellow line. The forwards gotta help each other out. That's the 55. Oh, and Icy gets turned around and into Bland. Just goes into the pits alongside CSP. The 11. Kragus up front. Gonna try to get stage 2. Aiden looking desperate, but Kragus will get it. And Kragus is begging for tires. But some people have pitted. It looks like he's okay, but it looks like the 11 could be in a struggle here.
Oh, you can't pit with 2 to go in the stage.
And here is the penalty for the 11. Oh, that's a 2-lap penalty for the 11 after winning the stage.
Yes, it is a 2-lap penalty. Also, I am enforcing a to-the-back penalty on myself for pitting when pit road was closed. Yeah, pit road is closed with 2 to go in the stage, but you can still pit. You're just gonna have to go to the back.
Oh, yeah. What's going on with Parker here? I just looked back there and I just saw what happened.
We do not have people caught up.
Yeah, no. Pits are still be closed as
If you pit now, you will forfeit stage points, but you can pit now. Pit road is closed. Yeah.
All right, there you go. The two's now back in spawn. So the 11 will serve through a 2-lap penalty.
Yes. Who all respawn cars?
Parker and Kragus, because Parker seemed like a problem alongside Kragus. I can't use the red.
And Land also respawned his.
I think CSP and Land were all pitting at the final lap. So they're also. But a few people there.
Alright, we're missing
were
Craig.
pitted.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're missing 2 drivers, so we're missing Parker and Kragus. No, wait, we have Parker. No, we don't have Parker.
So we're gonna wait until everybody else gets back on the field. As the red flag is out.
Yes, Kragus. You'll set 1 lap, and then on the 2nd lap, you can rejoin at the back of the field. That way, you're not gonna go 3 laps down. Like, you can be within drafting range towards at the end of the, if that makes sense. I don't really know how to explain it.
Oh, I can close a bunch of garbage I have open. Oh, this is my Windows desktop. Ooh.
Wow, one of those tires went all the way into turn 3.
Yeah, that doesn't look good.
So only 1 person blew tires, right? I'm just making
Correct.
sure I'm
Yeah,
getting
Unless somebody blows this on this pace lap, nobody else has blown a tire.
Who are we waiting on? Oh, Wendigo?
Hmm.
I thought we were waiting on you.
No, I'm back.
I think Wendigo's not here anyways, so. Oh, he's back.
Alright, so we'll go around. Pits will be open. Craigus will sit. Craigus, you can sit at the end of pit road. So Craigus will go there. I'll be at the back, and anybody else who respawn their car. I think Parker and Land. Is that right?
Hit road this time, Bob.
Yes, pit road.
Yeah,
will be open.
everyone's gonna open up pit road there.
Vegas, I think you're
I mean, he can pit, but he's
He's
pitting along with the pitters and then sitting on pit.
well, it doesn't. I guess it doesn't really matter where he pits, when he pits, because he's gonna be 2 laps down.
I'm just saying he's gonna be.
Oh, okay.
He's going to come down with us.
Right.
It's my strategy.
Alright, so the 20. Oh my gosh.
so. Oh goodness. So. Okay. Hopefully, sure pits will be open, as everybody else will get back to their position. Craigus who won a stage would stay in pits. And pits. My goodness. Craigus, what are you doing?
Yes, if they wreck and you are not a part of what causes the caution, you will be fine. Unless like if you fence a guy and you get stuck with said guy.
So everyone's gonna pit, but Craigus will just have to stay in his pit for 2 laps. So everybody else is gonna take a wave round, and Craigus will just have to stay there.
I think he's asking if we wreck on the first lap while he's on pit road. I mean, I think you still have to serve it. Because you have to be 2 laps down, because that's the penalty. So I think what you're hoping for is that we go green for 2 laps, and then as soon as you rejoin us, then we wreck. He was. If I remember right, I think he was like coming off of pit road after serving his penalty, and then they wrecked. So like technically he served it, if I remember right, because it was like insane luck, the timing of that caution.
Wendigo going really fast there, as everybody as he's slowing down. Final stage going underway. Wendigo, Benji, and Lego. Green flag once again. And there goes Icy, but he hangs on. Everybody else is spread apart there. There's a little bit of a gap between the 16 and the 21. Looks like 21 will still get within the 16. As SSR cars and even affiliates have not really been the best or so. The 19 hangs on to 13. I would love to see a CFM car get 2 and win the Rocar 500 as 21 spins, but hangs on as 1 car. No caution yet. The 44 in below the yellow line, and he's a little bit in the grass. Oh, the 13 gets around, but it still hangs on. That is 3 separate cars. 3 separate drivers spin around, but still no caution.
Yes, Craig, I said.
But they all get back with the draft, so I'm still not calling it just yet. Wendigo's still able to stay up front. There's CSP and Laner there with the 55. Icy already gets moved out of the way by the 16. And he's just stuck on the outside. Everybody else still farms on the inside here. It's the 55 Richardson with the 21 and maybe the 2. Oh, and the 22 spins in the grass with a 4 by the 16. 13 hitting the wall. They're still keeping it green. The 11 is out. Out of pits, now he's merging in. That's 1 car that's really out of the pack there. That's the 11 and 22. We're both really out of the pack here. The 16. So the last car is kind of just pushing with everybody else. And Lego gets moved out of the way. Which manly moved himself out to stay away from the carnage. That leaves with now 6 drivers as Parker stays out. Stays out of the pack.
Craigus is having issues.
CSP into the wall. Everyone else still hanging on. The CSP would make it. The 11. Looks like he go to the passer there. Now he's 3 laps down. 16 almost getting to the 2. So everybody is, at least most of the drivers.
We will score you as 2 laps down, Craigus. Don't worry about that. Whenever we get to a caution or something, you can get, and if we have a caution, you can take 3 laps.
The 19 still hangs on with the 55. The 13 still linking in with the 16. 21 running at the top 5 here. You see everybody seeing if they want to make a move or not. And Icy turns the leader. That's Wendigo into the wall. Icy and Wendigo getting the ball. That's the 13 as the leader. Wendigo still has straps, so I'm not calling it just yet. It's CFM teammates up front. The 13 and the 16. Look at the big push by the outside, up by Lego. That's Craigus. It was 2 laps down. What could Benji do? Oh, it's breaking apart. Everyone is closing together. Now the 22 up to 21. Land up in front. We're going to see a potential photo here. Maybe not. This could have been an awesome photo here. The screenshot for the 500. Still a freight train going on right now. Oh, Laner gets into the teammate again. Icy and Laner have both been into each other. Now Laner gets involved. A 16 as well. He's in pits. That's going to be the caution.
Alright, Craigus, you can take back your 3 laps down? Is that right? I don't know if the leaderboard's...
Pretty sure.
Okay, you can take back 2 laps. Yeah. You should just be 1 lap down.
Aiden into the pits would beat the caution. It was also Laner and Icy getting involved there, as both of these drivers have been into each other during the Rocar 500.
Let's red flag really quick so Kragus can get 2 laps back.
They're throwing in a red flag currently, as Kragus will try to get his laps back. And so far, he said it's 2 laps.
I don't think we have that in the rule book,
It
Kragus.
is
I
not
don't
in the
think.
rule book. It's only for wave rounds. Actually, hold on. I will open the rule book and check right now.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure we don't have that in the rule book, but I could be
Why do
wrong.
we not have the rule book pinned in the board, bro? Hold on. Rule book. Control F. Lucky. Dog. Fine. Free pass. Free pass is given to the first car that's a lap car. I have to go to the rear. Alright, nothing says they cannot pit.
Everybody else kind of sitting there where the red flag starts, and there's the drivers getting out currently.
It's just going faster.
The 13 with the 16 there. There's a few drivers just staying out. That is Land. Is he doing the gritty? Everybody is jumping out of there just to see the gritty. That is so Rizzy from Land. What a sight there is for the 21. Now everybody's dancing there as Kragus still tries to come back. He's into turn 1 now. Look at it. Look at some people with their emotes. Going nuts at it. There's Kragus. He's merged back in. And he's already way over everybody as the tires. Oh, and it's pacing apparently as everybody else is not even in their cars yet. Being able to help that out. The 11 would be in the back. The thing is, does he want to stay out?
Hits are open. And Kragus, if you want to stay out and get your final lap back, you can.
I'm just gonna stay out so he can.
So pits
Unless
will be
anybody
open.
stays out, I guess, then you can't take the waiver.
About to hit 2/3 of the race for the 500. Land's pitting as the leader, and everybody else does as well. Kragus
Kragus will
making
stay
it
out.
I honestly would not be surprised, as he would get his full lap back during that. The good thing for Craig is as he'll get his lap back. I'm pretty sure he already has. I'm pretty sure he has enough to keep himself okay for the on the stage, and everybody else pits. I think some people can take a little bit of strategy here. CSP's out. Aiden as well. Aiden gets out first. CSP and Land. And looks like Land will get it over the 4. Looked like CSP got it, but Land kind of just saw he just looked like he got it over the 4. And there you go. They're gonna lower the pace. The pace speed here. Everybody else just kind of pacing currently as Kragus will try to come back. He's already on the turn. Already middle turns 1 and 2 now.
Can you throw it, Kragus?
So if he joins in, it'll be a green this time. It'll be 25 to go. Oh, Aiden had a problem. It looks like Lego does too. He is stuck almost into the field. And he's gotta get back his position. He gets into the 2. The 11 gets back in. Green this time. The 16 and the 13 there. It'll be 1 and 2 to 21 in 3rd. We restart once again. Here they go. It seems like he'll take the outside there. Everybody else keeps himself the draft. There's the 16 there up front of Aiden, who's been struggling a lot with lag. Getting helped by his teammate there at 21 and everybody else. The 16 to 13 right now, linking themselves up 1 and 2. It's like Lego. Somewhere. There goes Land. The 4 CSP making a move. The 13 makes a dive. The 19 gets into it. 1 car. That is just 1 car. No caution. The 13 gets up front with the 2. Parker and Benji. How did everybody survive that? Oh, there goes the 16 in the wall. I should have not ate my words. Oh, the 44 gets hooked by the 21. Man, some SSR cars are really not doing well.
What the
Oh, there's the 11. Looked like he turned himself there with the 4. Oh, he almost wanted to get into a record 21. Oh, looks like everybody is splitting apart. The 2 and the 55. As a bottom feeding track, we need some little photos here. Oh, the 2 gets hooked by his teammate. Billy teammate, the 11 gets hooked and gets into the 55, but it's still 1 car. Well, I'll probably see another car spins there, and if it's far away, it'll be a caution. But if they get back with a draft, I'll not throw it just yet. Seems like some drivers are able to merge back in, except for Windigo, as like Kragus will merge in with. Looks to be one of the drivers there. That's Icy in the 55. Let it keep it open for green currently, as the 13 keeps us up on front with the 4. The 16 there as well. Pretty big already 2/3 of the way through the 500. And Knight is starting to show. Oh, the 4 gets hooked! Gets into the 16! I think he might still have draft. The 21 gets shooted up by. Yeah, I think the 4 is still able to get draft. No caution yet. The 13 wants to see the outside can work. Good shot. 44. Oh, and there goes everybody. Could they hang on? They're stuck. They still hang on. No caution yet. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's a little bit of smoke out there, but I think it was a little bit below after that. everyone hangs on during that. This Rocar 500 is going bonkers. That's the 21. It's actually almost all the Fords up front. The 55 stays away. And he gets into the 2. That was a bad move there for the 55. And the 4 gets hooked by the 13, but they still all hang on. The 21. Oh, goodness. There's more problems with Icy and Laner. Holy cow. The 44. Just helping this Ford. The 21 of land. Trying to win in a new team. The 11 went there alongside the 16. The 4's merged alongside the 2 and the 13. Looks like the gap is really showing there between Benji and Laner. If they keep it like this, they could pull away from the 22 and the 55. DSP moves out of the way. Making a 6-car run. Now this 22 is coming in close. Looks like drivers are going to try to see on strategy. You can see 11 will be pitting right now. The 44 into the wall. Hangs on. Everybody else there still able to come with it. The 11's the only one that's pitting currently compared to everybody else. There you go by Aiden. He's kind of heard it there. You see the drive really going really quick out here as they're really trying to get close to the 11. He's already not a lap down currently, but he's already out of the pits. Just himself currently. As some drivers would also need a pit as well. As these tires or fuel can't hang on. '21 still hanging in there pretty well. Up front, the 16, the 2, the 13, the 4, 22 a Laner in 6. The 55 has caught up with the 44. Now you're seeing a little bit at the tail end of the graph there. It's almost all SSR cars. 4, 22, 44, and a 55. All you can really say they're like SSR cars. The 2 is just kind of a sandwich, a CFM sandwich. Going into lap 58, Land still taking the lead in the 500. The Laner gets a little bit hooked there by the driver. I think that was Lego. Oh, there goes Benji. Now it's starting to break. And this is probably what SSR needed. There's the run. The Ford's up in the outside. Oh, they couldn't get the same thing with Laner. If he got a little bit hooked there, that would have been a really close matchup here in the outside and the inside lane. They're starting to. 44 will be the leader as the 4 just gets linked out of it. The 21 still able to hang out up front as the SSR cars had an idea there, but they couldn't really manage it. Didn't really manage it well, as I could say. After all of that, Parker's still able to take care of 3rd. As the SSR car already in the top 3 during that time. 16 still clinging in there with 13 as the SSR cars are trying to come back. That's CSP around at the top 5. Yeah, Lego over there just couldn't really merge in with the 44. He's just stuck in the back, but he could be at risk of losing draft. Was coming into lap 60. Would be 16 to go. But Lego still has to draft alongside 22 with the 55. Trying to see if they can all try to catch up to the 11 of Craigus. Oh, and Lego hits the wall there, but he's still able to hang on. IC and Laner have already linked up with the 4 once again, but these two have not been kind to each other as I've seen. So hopefully they'll try to make it a little bit long enough. And it's a driver pitting. That is probably the 19 of Wendigo who was out of the draft. He might merge in with the 11. And there's some drivers pitting. And look at this. All the 4s have pitted. It's a 16, 13, and the 4 now, who have not come into pits yet. We'll look at pit row currently. That's all the Fords. 21, 55, 22. The others. Look back over there. See Aiden still taking the lead alongside CSP and Benji. And there they go. Everybody's getting out. SSR cars and the 21's got to really link in currently, just so they can catch up to the front row there, or at least we're ready. Coming out of turn 4, and this would be the last set of cars coming into pits. The 16, 13, and the 4 all pit. And that would be everybody. Craigus has pitted. Wendigo has pitted. Then all the 5 4s have pitted. And now the last 3. Doer Chevy's one of them is an SSR Ford, trying to see if he can keep his legacy alive to win at the 500. The CFM so far has already built a pretty nice franchise here. So they Benji to 13. Another driver, Jax, in the 31. Look how fast the Fords are going! The 16 tries to merge in. And that's gonna work. The 13 up front. Look at everybody scrambling right now. The 4's already out of pits. The 13 with a huge gap. The 13, I think his last win was at Daytona. Daytona on the ARCA series. Now linking up with Aiden again. The field's back up, but the 11 and 19 are just stuck behind. To look for the 16 gets in the wall, getting into the 21. The 2 stays out alongside the 44. SSR cars are trying to make a little bit of a change with drafting. Look at almost all the Fords now. There's Lego. DSP, Lego gets out. The 21 follows with him. Lego trying to see if he gets off front. Look at this. No help for the 13. Got the side drafted. Really good play, but right now it's just not working out, especially can't get much help. The 44's up front. Oh, and there's a little bit of a wreck. The 2, the 55, they hang on. It is really going insane right now. And 11 and 19 are really desperate to look for a caution, but so far everybody still keeps it clean. Out of 44 with fresh air now. With the 21 and the 4. Leg already won the preseason, and there goes the 21. But still hangs on in the grass, but he's got to lose a little bit of position here. And here it goes. The 16 and 13 helping each other out. Aiden could make the block, but I don't think that's going to work right now. He does. What a move. What a move for the 16. Aiden only joining in to try to see it. Oh, look at this. 44 gets out. Oh, and there's a spin. And there's a wreck going on right now, but they all hang on. Everybody's scrambling. And Benji still gets the lead. Oh my goodness. This 500 is going nuts. The 44 gets into the 2. Icy really looking to try to get back within the line. The 44 just struggling there to try to merge him back above the yellow line.
What the fuck are you doing?
The 16's got a huge side draft. Huge run there for the 16. That was probably the big plays I have seen for the 16 ever. See Aiden's radio saying, "What are you doing?" Lost one of the Fords there. I'm gonna 10 more to go. Benji up front, alongside Parker, Aiden, CSP. Aiden moves out of the way, leaving CSP to push with the 2. Look at the 55 getting some help here. Oh, and there was the run that's going to be made, and looks like it's going to work again. Benji was trying to side draft the 2, but it couldn't work out. Now he's merging with the 55. They both get around, and they still hang on. These cars are really stable to get yourself back into the race. That is incredible. The Fords are all top 3. Parker looking for his streak to win it at the 500. Laner's coming in there alongside Lego, the preseason champ. Won 2 races. Broke his streak at the Bristol race. Laner gets moved out of the way. The 4 actually trying to look for a run to pass the 2. Some cars, some drivers just haven't really been stable on the wheel. Especially how the tires get wore out really fast here. Especially a strategy there for some. But I realize what lap it is. The 2 staying with the lead here with no issues. And that there, they're gonna get out of lap 6, 7. They're gonna go on to 68 here. And this will be 8 more to go. The 2 hanging on with the 4. They're still staying in position. There goes CSP. Looks like Parker couldn't have it enough with the draft. Oh, and there goes the 16. And they both hang on. That's the caution. And that apparently looks like it was all on Icy. Oh my goodness.
I don't know if I'm muted or not. No, I'm not. Pits are closed.
So some drivers of Aiden, like Aiden there, he's really complaining to the 55 of Icy, who has really just been not really cooperating with his teammates, but also not really cooperating on the draft run. He's been really pushy at most. The drivers there, as they'll coast on by, they'll cross it through to lap 69. We're gonna see the 2 drivers there, Wendigo and Craigus, and both of them are Toyotas who have just not been caught up with the field. Those are the only vehicles. Let's see where Craigus is. Craigus.
Let's just red flag really quick. We're just letting laps go by.
There's Craigus there. They're ready onto turn. He's gonna enter turn 1. So I'm gonna throw in, what do you call it, a mini red flag. But then Craigus will go on by. There's Craigus. Oh goodness, the brakes. So everyone's merged in. Maybe they'll just throw in fully the red here. It's yellow now. So everybody would be here. It's like the drivers trying to get back in. So the pits will be open. So everyone else gets back in. This is possibly the final pit stop. Unless another caution comes out, which could go to overtime. Which I'm pretty sure the maximum amount of overtime is...
Pits are open. Pits are open. Pits are open.
The pits are open. The 4. Look for some way. Is he gonna try to stay out? Gonna come in. And everybody else would join in. Now it all comes down to strategy. Look at the flags there. Really detailed there for the Rocar 500, especially. Everyone else gets it there. They got the better stop with 6. Staying in there. Getting out. 44 as well. And Lego and CSP. And Benji takes over 2nd and Lego in 3rd. Everybody else goes through. Parker, Aiden, Laner, Wendigo, Land, Bregus, and Icy. So we're gonna throw the green at 5 to go. It's really weird how the Chevys and the Toyotas are equaled with 2, and Essos and the Fords are 6. 6 Fords in this race. That is insane. Coming into 5 more to go. CSP up front. In the 4. Trying to keep his legacy. The 13 of Benji looking to see if he get his dream win at Rocar. The 44 Lego looking for some way to get his 4th win. The 2 there. You see the 16. Trying to see if he can try to catch up with the 13. They come into green. 5 more to go for the 500. The 4 up front. The 13 in second. The 44 in third. Who is gonna take it here? Green flag once again. The 13 will merge in with the 4. And everybody else does it too. Lego staying out of it. Look what he did in the Daytona race of the ARCA series. And was able to salvage a 2nd place. The 4 is lagging out. The 13 is out by Benji up front. And there's Aiden. It's in 3rd. Looks like SSR. Cars are really trying to merge in. Our CSP turnaround. A full 360. More cars crash in the back. The caution is out. The 44 got a ball with the 11.
Bids are closed. I'm pretty sure we went 2 laps.
No, that was 1. That's 1 lap.
Alright.
That's a quick caution.
I don't think everybody is caught up, to my knowledge.
Yeah, green. Yeah, green
I'm
next
lagging.
time.
It's lagging very well.
We'll have to get green next time.
So a quick caution happens as here it goes. 3 more to go for the 500. 3 more. 3 more laps. And see what team, what driver could get the sweet 500 victory. I want to thank everybody to kind of just come in, still able to show, at least still show what they got, having fun. At least everybody's still, you could say, a friend group or some form.
Something is going on with
Whoa, what's
Parker.
going on with Parker? Parker with problems. He's slowing.
Yeah, I'm.
Alright, let's red flag. Red flag.
And they're going through red. Parker with problems with 3 to go. And the red flag throws again. Riding on the wall, there's the 2. And he'll be joining back. As everybody else takes a breather. And oh my goodness, Land is already doing the gritty right off the bat. Looks like the 13 was almost getting out of the way there. There's Parker joining back. 16 going along with the 13. Really shows what CFM still has for Chevy. 16 and the 13. Both of them have been an amazing duo. There's some drivers there. 19 still in the car there.
I'm joining the game and it's
on the
saying
50.
I'm been kicked.
Oh, it's server lock.
Server lock.
Oh,
Let me.
Alright, there you go. Everybody else there. I think it's just Land and CFM drivers who are just kind of out of the feet or out of their cars right now. Aiden, his teammate, trying to help Benji move his
Just
car a
such a
little bit
nice
back.
guy. Ignore chat. I'm just such a nice guy.
.44 is still in his car. Some drivers are still in his stall. I don't know how Land is surviving the gritty with what's the temperature?
107. Wait, what is the temperature?
What is the temperature for the race, especially at Talladega?
It is 50 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, so it's pretty moderate. The 2 comes back. I don't know if everybody else has came back to their cars yet.
Wendigo, do you mean like everyone pits? I don't think we should do pit stops. He'll have
I mean,
barely any fresher tire.
yeah, tires don't really mean much here, and we only have 2 laps. I mean, if we get into like an overtime, so many overtimes that we end up having to pit again, we'll just make Parker pit with us. Because, I mean, realistically, tires don't mean anything here. It would just be a fuel situation. So.
I thought tires ran out first before fuel.
Oh, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. But I mean, tires are basically fuel because they don't mean anything. I mean, in terms of like the handling of the car.
So red flag is still waving
All right,
as
everyone is
up
here.
for everybody
Please
else.
type in general chat. 1, 2. Oh, Benji's not here. All right, we're waiting for Benji to come back.
We'll still see if everybody is here
All right,
currently.
Please type in the general chat on the Rocar Discord server. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, Benji's back. Benji, please type ready. 6. This is 6 plus 1. 8. Who are we missing? Craigus and Laner.
Vegas is here and I'm here.
Oh, y'all use the Discord or the Roblox chat. Apologies. All right, I think we're safe to pace. Green this time, correct?
So
Yes.
they're holding the yellow now. The 13 up front. Green this time. 2 aboard to go. Oh.
My goodness.
Oh.
Yeah.
Red flag for Parker.
So that means we have to make it. So that means they're gonna add a lap. They said Benji's on the lead.
Have to set the laps. Because he was ahead of Parker was second. Benji was ahead of Parker, so that's why he was on the lead. That's also why he's 2
But yeah, it's probably the best. Going overtime at the 500. I'm literally wearing a jacket right now because of how cold it is. Because I am that of a, you know what. But so far, oh, there's nothing going on there. They're going green next time as they're marching back to Parker as another lap has been added. Yeah, green next time. Here it goes. Now extends to lap 76. So this will be the very first overtime for this race. And the maximum amount is 3. So if it goes to the third overtime,
Yes. But are we actually counting this as an overtime since...
yeah, this counts as overtime. Yeah, it counts.
We're still in regulation right now.
Yeah, that counts as an overtime.
Yeah, we can. If we have another caution and it gets to that point, we can discuss it.
So 2 more laps to go, and this could technically be called the first overtime on the line. But if a caution comes out, it'll be discussed if it's the first overtime or they'll make it continue through the second overtime. We don't know. But Benji up front, Parker, Aiden, who will win the 500 with green once again, possibly for the final time. And Icy's already moving away a little bit. Everybody else keeps it pushing. Everybody is in full blow-on pressure here to see who would win this big crown jewel of a race. Icy has caught back up. The 44 is still a little bit of a gap. Everyone else has merged in, but when it comes to the white flag, everybody's gonna go crazy. They're still linking themselves. Benji has got to play a lot of defense for the other guys. Oh, and he spins! That's the one car! They're throwing the white! 1 more to go! Aiden, the only Chevy up front. The 16, keeping himself up front. Later bit into that. Look, no caution yet. Later getting a good run. Everybody else is going. Lands up front. Everybody is pushing. Everybody else is going. Land gets hooked. Side by side. Keeping it going. The 4 CSP making a run. The 4 still hanging on. Look at the 44 with the run.
We are like totally stuck.
Oh, and there goes CSP. It's going to be across the line of who would win. Would it be Icy? Parker later. And later gets it.
I don't, dude, that was...
It's got it over Kragus. A big
I don't, me and Icy and Kragus are like completely stuck. We were stuck the whole time.
Everybody was stuck there.
We're still stuck.
Everybody's still stuck. Laner has officially won the race, but it's still going. Laner beats Icy by 0.000 seconds. And they're still linked up. Laner has done it. SR. We're not sure if he...
I haven't looked at the finish, but I don't know if my...
So they're gonna... So, it's not official yet. Laner is already out. He's already celebrating. Ready at the start-finish line. To cross the line. But I'm not sure if this would be it. I'm not sure yet. It scored for the 22 that made it over the line over the 11. As the 50, which is kind of linked there with the 11 and the 22. The score did say 22. Look at this. 21 jumped out of his car, just celebrating for the Ford. I don't know if fast lap would mean anything there. That's from practice. So that wouldn't count. The scoreboard did say that Laner crossed the line over Craigus. And everybody was going crazy on the final lap. CSP had a shot. Then, no, Aiden had a shot first. Then it was move on to land. Then CSP.
I recorded a POV, but it's gonna. I can share my POV. Hold on, let me save it now. Recording again.
There it goes. Here I'm in an interview with Aiden here, as he's right next to Benji, who will probably interview next, as they're still discussing on the board here. But Aiden, you got into a bit of the problem there with the 2 and 19 there on the final lap. As you're able to look like you were able to win the 500, but you get any thoughts during that?
That was an embarrassment to miss the 500. It's just pitiful at best, and it sucks to end it like that. But CFM showed a lot of speed today. Benji and I cooked amazingly. Shout out to him. Honestly, he did really good today. I'm very happy to be his teammate for this race, and I had a good time. Today was a fun race, and the finish is gonna sour it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but even during that point on with the 500, you were able to help Benji out at least to see if he can win that jewel race. But how did you two do during the time that you were trying to help yourselves to possibly win it?
I think we were maybe I think we were the best teammate duo today. A lot of other people were hooked or running 9th or 10th, or just simply did not find each other very often. And me and Benji always sticked around, and we cycled out a lot, but we also cycled to the front. I would say maybe the most. We both got a bunch of laps led, and I'm proud of my man. He did very good. Oh, I thought it was the other arm that points. Anyways, yeah.
I see. But even though you're not racing for the entire season, as you're going to be taking over commentating next week, next race will be at Las Vegas. You would be commentating as Benji would be on the wheel, possibly only. That's the first time in the Chevy. What do you think about Benji or Jack's statuses for the next race?
I hope Jax is okay. I'm a little bit worried. I haven't seen him online all of today and yesterday, so of course you gotta worry if something happened. But I hope nothing happened, and of course we're waiting for the game to be working on console, because if it's not working, he can't really race, and there's not going to be a Benji in the playoffs or running for the chase or even entering races. So we gotta hope that the men behind the race is able to do it. So
Let's see. Well, do you got anything else to say before we move on to your teammate?
shout out Benji and shout out CSP. You were pretty good pushing today, and you still got it, man. You still got it.
All right, thank you for your time, Aiden. Time to move on to Benji now here. As the number 13 was able to take himself up front of the race at least a couple times. Getting pushed by Parker, Aiden, a lot of drivers there were able to help you out, but even though you didn't secure it, how was the race overall?
The race was pretty fun. Honestly, there were some good moments where we were double wide, some good pack racing. A lot of wrecks. My car is pretty beat up, but I don't know. It was pretty fun. Obviously not the outcome I was hoping for, but I think we still got a top 5, so I'll take it.
Let's see. Even during that finish, I heard that Aiden that you were able to help him out pretty well with him. What is your side of that?
Of just like helping with Aiden.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we were really good today. There were some spots that we kind of got together, but I feel like there was even more times where we found each other and were able to push our way to the front and lead a lot of laps, as Aiden said. So I think we did pretty good. I wish Jax was here also, but it's whatever. I think me and Aiden did good today.
Well, overall, after the Rocar 500, your next race is at Las Vegas. And you'd probably be the solo Chevy in the race, or if Jax comes in, what are your thoughts for possibly next race?
Yeah, I really hope I'm actually able to put on a good performance. I do like Vegas, so hopefully I can adapt to the new cars to that track. And once again, I hope Jax can show up so we can maybe work together a bit.
Sounds good. You got anything else?
Not really. I just want to give props to everyone today. It was pretty good time pushing. I had a lot of fun, so I guess that's it.
Sounds good. Thank you for your time. I'm moving on to land now, so thank you. All right. Oh, goodness. I gotta get away from what's going on here. And here it
I'm waiting
is.
for Icy's last video.
Oh. I think
So
it's
here
schizophrenic, though.
is land. So land, new team, especially in a 21. You were trying to get yourself to hopefully get your first win in a Ford as you came back to it with the 21 and all that such, but you got hooked by CSP on the final lap. What are your thoughts for that race?
Yeah, it was just a good showing for the 21 in the first race. I've never worked with most of these guys on Ford before, so that was a bit difficult learning how they operate in the draft. But I feel like we did pretty well, all things considered.
That sounds good, and especially how seems like you're gonna try to make this your team and such. What is possibly your goal for this new team of CCR?
I mean, what have I done 3 times?
Finish dead
The
last.
championship is the goal, obviously. I don't know anyone who starts the first race without the goal of a championship in mind. So obviously that's the goal.
Let's see. Next race is at Las Vegas, and you'll probably seem to need to cooperate more with the Fords and the teams and such, but what are your thoughts possibly coming into that next race?
I think we can announce the winner now. The board has.
I'm not really
Oh.
Okay.
Finish this interview and then I can announce the winner.
All right.
Somebody else would like to.
I don't know if I could have worked any better with the Fords. I think me, CSP, Lego, and Laner, and Icy we all worked pretty well, so I don't really know what you were watching if you thought that we weren't working well. But we're gonna keep on getting better.
Well, I see, man. But you got anything else before they'll call out the final results?
No, I got nothing.
All right, thank you for your time, Laner. Or thank you for your time, Land. As here comes the results.
All right. After a long discussion with the board, with multiple pieces of evidence reviewed, the outside of Laner and Craigus were not able to vote. The rest of the members have decided that we are going to follow the in-game monitor, and Laner is your champion for the Rocar 500.
And there it is.
Please report the
Laner
victory
wins the Rocar 500. After a long discussion, the 22 would get himself into victory lane for the 500. The defending series champ. As unironically, it was the guy that he wants to get interviewed next, which sounds really funny, but it's also pretty cool. So that is Laner. Aiden's gonna take a picture of it real quick before I give it to the Rocar 500 champion. Last champion was Bip. Now Laner has got the trophy now to win it all.
Check the board. Is this a good photo, or would you like a second one?
You can see
Emote again. Is this one better? Sorry for
There we go. There's CSP and Land there. There's Lego there joining in here. I'll be interviewing the winner here, Laner. It was a long conversation within the board, but you were able to handle out after the closest finish of all of Rocar history in the 500 of all races. What do you got to say for yourself?
I don't really know what to say. That was quite the controversial ending, and I still don't really know who won. I guess there was really no clear evidence, and of course the one time we have the closest finish ever, the race is not being streamed, and we're kind of limited on what footage we can go from. But I mean, I guess, I don't know, Kragus was just as deserving as me. I just happened to be the one that won it according to the game, so obviously it's really great to win this race. It's one race that I've always wanted to win in my career. I kind of hate that it had to happen like this. I also want to apologize to Aiden. I don't exactly know what happened on the backstretch. I'll have to look at a replay, but that definitely was not intentional. I didn't mean to spin him out. And yeah, I really didn't expect to be winning. I don't really think we had a great card today. We weren't running up front, but I guess all that matters is that we're in victory lane.
Well, Laner, even though you were struggling in the back there and seeing like the drivers up there handling pretty well, got anything to say to your teammates you've had, the affiliated teams, and especially 21 of Land, at least trying to help you out to win it, maybe?
Yeah, I think all the Fords did really well today. I think CSP and Land were definitely the best. I know Lego was struggling with some lag issues. Me and Icy could not get on the same page at all today. Seems like no matter what, we were just wrecking each other all race. So, yeah, we definitely got to go to the drawing board to figure out how to maximize our races a little bit better. But overall, yeah, it was really good. Definitely happy to get a win because I struggled a little bit with the new cars in the preseason. So it's definitely good to start the season off with a win.
It sounds good, Laner. Next week is at Las Vegas. It's going to be back in a new game as you haven't really been cooperated within the new sort of equipment, new sort of game-wise. But what do you possibly think about your teammates when coming to that race?
I mean, I think we'll be fast. I think Lego won the preseason championship, obviously. So and Parker's looked really well, and Land was running pretty well too. I know he's not technically on SSR, but yeah, I think everybody in the Ford group should run pretty well. So I'm excited to get out to Vegas.
That sounds good, Laner. You got anything else to say, or maybe about the win wise?
No, just like I said, Craig, I hate that had to come down to us, but he was just as deserving as I was, so I really hate that had to come down to me and Kragus, because he's always been a really good competitor and a good friend off the track, so I really hate that this race had to come down to me and him.
That sounds good. Good. It's good to talk to you, Laner. Hopefully you enjoy your win, and we'll let Aiden talk with CSP now. So thank you, man.
Thank you for
thank
handing
you.
it off to me. All right, CSP. You were leading with the tri-oval to go, and it slipped away through your fingers. Describe how it slipped away, man.
I mean, I'm not too sure, to be quite honest with you. I know that, coming into turn 3, I got into land and I didn't mean to, but down to the wire, so it's pretty intense with these races and stuff. But coming out of turn 4, I honestly didn't know what to expect when I saw 3 cars kind of piled up behind me. I didn't really know. So I was just trying to block each lane, because at the same time my car was slowing down, because I guess the cars behind me were also side drafting. So, it was allowing the other cars behind all of us to catch up. So I didn't really know what to do, and I was kind of scrambling, but tried my best to keep a handle on the Bass Pro Shops Ford. But I tried to just hang on to it coming to the tri-oval, and couldn't quite keep a handle on it. So just drove it through the tri-oval and tried to squander what I can. But overall it was a pretty good night, I would say. Glad to be back in the car. It felt pretty good. It was a really good race for us, I think, overall. Won the first stage too. And I think that for being out of the car for a while now, and getting back into this car, I know next week it'll be completely different, but getting into this car, I mean, it felt like I never kind of left. So it felt nice. But overall, it is what it is. I've already won this race, so it's not a big deal, not a deal breaker for me. But congrats to Laner. He deserves it. He's been trying for this race for so long, and really proud of him and the whole group at SSR for tonight.
I guess going forward, you've shown a lot of speed today. Do you think you're gonna make more starts, or do you think this is just gonna be your only start of the season?
I mean, it'll come down to kind of what my schedule looks like. Just over the next couple of months, pretty busy in my personal life, but in a couple of months it won't be like that. So it's more on a limited basis right now. So there is room for me coming back, maybe fully in a full-time car. I'd have to obviously discuss options with Icy and Laner, but I had a lot of fun tonight, and I would not mind hopping back into the car. But I would say, at least for right now, I'm more on a part-time schedule, so maybe doing starts here and there, but this is definitely not a one-off. I'll definitely be back.
You said earlier, or when getting close to the finish of the race, that the team meeting is going to be interesting Monday. Do you expect the team meeting to go smooth, or do you think there's going to be some tempers flaring there between drivers?
I mean, look right in front of you. I think the team meeting is going to go pretty smoothly. The 22 cars in victory lane, and obviously the rest of the cars is not. We finished all up and down the leaderboard, but I would say these types of races you kind of have to expect to finish anywhere from the top to the bottom. So it's anybody's game at the end of these things. So you never know really what to expect, but I would say that the team meeting overall will go pretty smoothly, I think. We have a lot of stuff to just talk about from tonight and decompress about, and we'll start looking ahead to next week. That is when the work starts. So
all right, I don't have any last questions. Would you like to make any final comments before we move on to Parker?
I don't think so. Just congrats again to Laner, and thank you again thank you to Aiden, at least, for being very nice to me tonight. Usually we don't. Usually we don't get along too well, but I'm glad that we were able to get along tonight.
Hey, you were a good pusher, and I thank you for the pushes. All right,
Yep.
have a good night, and better luck next time. All right, Mr. Modified has left, and I will go to Parker. Please let me know if you would like an interview. If not, this will be the final one of today. All right, Parker. This was a very up and down day for you. Describe how it slipped through your fingers at the end.
I mean, we were second coming to the white. I don't really know what happened with the 13. If that's my fault, then I apologize. That's not how I wanted it to end for either of us. And I don't know, the last lap, everyone was just getting into each other. We were wrecking. I got stuck with someone. I forgot who it was. And yeah, we came home 8th or something. So not a great result for today.
Do you think this showed that you still have it on super speedways?
I don't know. I mean, very up and down day. We were up there in the top 3 for a good portion of the race. And then the other half, we were outside the top 8 or whatever. I don't even know. So very up and down day, but I mean,
Are you satisfied with today's results, or is there going to be some, lingering hunger over the next few days that you're going to have to settle with?
I think I'm definitely disappointed. Made a lot of mistakes today. I couldn't really keep my car on the bottom. Part of that was lag. Part of that was just me not doing good. I mean, overall, not a terrible day, but hope to start the season a little bit better than that.
I can't really think. Oh yeah, next week is Las Vegas. Do you think you're gonna be in contention at Las Vegas next week?
If I can get a lot of practice, then I definitely think so. I watched a little bit of the preseason one. It looked really fun. So I'm excited to go back to the new game, and hopefully we can get a win there.
All right. I don't have any remaining questions. So sorry about your results, and better luck at Vegas. All right, that is Parker. I believe Craigus wanted one. Let me find Craigus. TP me, Craig. What? TP me, TR. Okay, he left. That's been all, folks. This was an up and down day. You got to hear me swear a lot in car and do some interviews. It's definitely, I don't know. I'm not satisfied. I can say that much. But nothing you can do about it. So, I've been Mr. Aiden, and this is the Rocar 500. See y'all next year. Or next season, I guess, for the Rocar 500.